What to do? There are unspeakable horrors in this world. Horrors of the mind, and even beyond. If you believe in that sort of thing. What do we do when faced with such horrors? Do we face them, or do we flee? Or is some evil so potent, so powerful that we freeze and are only left to save ourselves however we can by hiding within ourselves? What to do, Primate Nation? Welcome back to me, your boy, Jovan the Spooky Man. And today, we're going to be uncovering the horrors that lie behind the 3 wise monkeys. The philosophy behind the 3 wise monkeys most likely came to Japan during the Nara period, around 710 to 784 CE, through Buddhist exchanges with China. The Buddhist teachings said that if we do not hear, see, or speak evil, we ourselves shall be spared from evil. The 3 wise monkeys specifically were popularized in the 1600s as a Japanese pictorial maxim, embodying the proverbial principle, see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. It was a carving over a door of a stable of the Toshogu shrine in Nikko. The 3 monkeys became more than just nameless concepts of ideals, though. While today they are depicted using chimps for some reason, the OGs were depicted as macaques, and that remains the canon to this day. Their names are Mizaru, the does not see monkey, Kikazaru, the does not hear monkey, and Iwazaru, the does not speak monkey. The carvings at Toshogu Shrine were carved by Hidari Jingoru. There are a total of 8 panels, and the iconic 3 wise monkeys picture comes from panel 2. But that Hidari guy, apparently he was possibly a fictitious Japanese artist. Some people and sources state his real name was Itami Toshikatsu. A Renaissance man, he worked as a sculptor, carpenter, painter, architect, comedian, actor, kodanshi, which is a rhythmical storyteller, and professor of art. Although various studies suggest he was active in the early Edo period, around 1596 to 1644, there are controversies about the historical existence of this person. But enough about the tangent, back to the spooks. According to accounts in Japanese folk tales and myth, the 3 wise monkeys caused the sanshi and the tentei not to see, say, or hear the bad deeds of a person. The sanshi are the 3 corpses living in everyone's body, and tentei is the heavenly god. The sanshi keep track of the good deeds, and particularly the bad deeds of the person they inhabit. Every 60 days, on the night called Koshin Machi, if a person sleeps, the sanshi will leave the body and go to Tentei, the heavenly god, to report about the deeds of that person. Tentei will then decide to punish bad people, making them ill, shortening their time alive, and in extreme cases, putting an end to their lives. Those believers of Koshin who have reason to fear they will try to stay awake during Koshin nights. This is the only way to prevent the sanshi from leaving their body and reporting to Tentei. That is extreme measures, my goodness. In Buddhist tradition, the maxim is about avoiding evil thoughts and deeds. This is one of the most easily grasped notions of this concept. Like by people, children, and adults alike, in my humble Canadian opinion, it's intuitive, it's easy to pick up when first hearing it. It's like if you're scared, no one teaches you to cover your eyes, that comes coded into us. Same with if something is too loud, you cover your ears. I've never personally grabbed my mouth after hearing something shocking or saying something regrettable, but I do know it is a thing some people instinctively do. The Western interpretation, however, it says that the maxim is more about dealing with impropriety by turning a blind eye. How polite. But as a Westerner, the saying is also interpreted as the Buddhist, the first one I mentioned there. And maybe this is a stretch, but considering America is a Christian nation, the idea of sheltering yourself away from external evils like ghouls, demons, and the devil is a thing you would want to teach your kids. I'm not saying you should, I'm just saying it seems like that would be a thing. Sure, it might like traumatize them and be considered emotional abuse, but the whole snakes in the grass are better feared by living kids than ignored until it's too late by dead kids. It kind of fits here. However, what if the snake is more than invisible? What if it's like the Hidari artist and only fictional? Food for thought. Luckily, the natural world does not consist of such terrors like ghouls, ghosts, and the devil, so, call me shielded off due to my ignorance or something, but I have never encountered any metaphysical or supernatural malady in my life. And honestly, hey, I'm grateful for it. Either it doesn't exist, or I am very happy-go-lucky. Either way, I've only found myself having to look away from the evils of jump scares in movies. Sure, it's the noise that causes the uncomfortable jump in question, so why do I hide my eyes? Any of you guys do that too? Let me know. In conclusion, the three wise monkeys do right to help teach you that you needn't poison your mind with evils. You can choose to instead simply look away or plug your ears to hear terrible things. And it teaches you to shut up if you got smack to say. I've personally been a bit of a jabbermouth, but I've kept my mouth shut once or twice when the occasion arises. So now, you all let me know, how does the maxim work for you? Are you more of a be polite kind of person, or a fear for your life type? Let me know down below. Thank you as always for being here. I appreciate you all to no end, and wish you all sleep well, fellow primates, and may you not hear, see, or utter any horrors tonight. Till then, ciao for now. Peace.
Oh my god. Oh my god! He's fucking dead.